2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. Well, it was... So Sacramento will get the first possession. And Cousins kicks to Collison. Got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Here's Harris. Outside Collison. To the inside. Here's Cousins. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Kings on D. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Lowry and DeRozan, the core of this team at the guard spots. Prez out there with Valanciunas, and it's Valanciunas in at the 5 down low. On offense, here are the Kings. Pass to Peterson. Feeds it to Evans. Cousins against Valanciunas. Shot clock at 6. Here's Evans. It's tipped, but they'll get another chance. They got him on the arm, but it still can. The Kings shooting their first foul shot of the night. Toronto with the ball. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, and if you like comebacks, then it was a great one to watch. But they were, unfortunately, on the losing end, and they were never able to recover after that horrible third quarter.
Allison with it. Now guarded by Prez. Pass to Peterson. Dishes it to Harris. Good ball movement here by the Kings. And here's Evans outside. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Evans has got himself on the board with 3 there. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And DeRozan kicks to Prez. The dish to Valanciunas. Now here's Prez. Defense right on him. Back to Valanciunas. Just 4 to shoot. And the rejection by Cousins. And now Sacramento on the break. Evans leading the charge. And it's good. 2 points. Peterson's got 5.
That pass was a work of art right there.
The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Prez. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
And to Prez, it doesn't matter if the D is there. He's burying the shot in their faces no matter what.
The pass to Peterson. Looks for Evans. Gets it to him. Rejected by Kim. Lowry kicks to Prez. That's good from Lowry on the assist from Prez.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
Well, he has to be able to use angles. He has to be a great finisher in tight spaces and to be able to throw his little body into the big guy.
A strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
He may be ready to throw down the gauntlet in this game, just attacking the basket early on.
Lets it go with a 3. Drill from outside. Prez has got his second basket of the night.
What distance on that shot from Prez. Really looking comfortable to let it fly from deep.
There's the pick. Collison, the pass to Evans. Collison kicks to Evans. Screen by Cousins. And it's Evans missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Nice release there from Prez to knock down the triple.
I love his form. I mean, it's so repeatable and clean in terms of the release. Just great stuff from Prez.
But they get it back. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And Gia, he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
He just never gives up on any play, any shot. He's always battling in the paint. He's one of the best at that position.
And that put back about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
And you can see one team is working hard on the glass and the other not.
The Raptors shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
For a player his size, Valanciunas has always been a good free throw shooter. We won't see a hack of Val anytime soon.
Here's Cousins. He can't get that one. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Harris. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Kings shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And Harris drops them both.
He's one of the best free throw shooters in the league, and he showed it there.
Raptors have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Evans on the double team. Lowry kicks to Prez. Inside. And stolen by Cousins. And the rejection by Cousins. Here comes Harris. Even the fast break. And the wide open shot from Collison. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
That's just an awesome assist. Really paced the ball in the ideal spot.
Now here's Prez. Covered by Evans. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Here's Harris. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Nailed from three-point land.
And with Prez, you get it all. Outstanding passes to his guys who have clean looks at the basket.
Screen by Cousins. DeRozan against Harris. Outside Collison. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Evans in the corner. Off target from outside.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
DeRozan. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on.
Let's go, hustle up. Listen, guys, we got one guy doing all the damage out there.
I was able to speak with Quinn Snyder just before the game. I asked him about the challenge of playing against a team that's so smart and under control on offense. And he said they really do a terrific job of execution. No miscues or missteps. We need to be just as disciplined if we're going to get the upper hand. And since they're down 1-0 in the season series, they'll have to do that really well tonight.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Well, guys, it really makes sense to have their defense poised to deal with the great shooters on the floor tonight.
It really does. If they can't keep the damage done by those guys to a minimum, then it's going to be a long night.
No question about that. They must crowd their shooters and give them little to no room to operate.
Well, if you like offense, that's what you're getting here early on.
I love offense, and I don't know how long they can keep it up, but a great start.
Prez with the bucket.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Screen by Cousins. Cousins with a screen on DeRozan. Harris dishes to Collison. Peterson. And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Pirtle, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Bielitsa comes in for Monty Eunice. And it's Briante Weber in for DeMar DeRozan. The Raptors have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight.
Gotta commend Prez, a fast learner who continues to improve with each passing game.
Damari Carroll's checked in for Sacramento. Ross on the wing, fronted by Kim. They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Collison.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
passes to Ross. Shot clock at 5. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Off target with his 3. Raptors with the lead. Pass to Prez. It's deflected. Ross with the steal. Knocked loose. And here's Richardson outside. Toronto grabs the miss. Prez kicks to Pirtle. He feeds it to Weber. He goes up again. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Well, he's doing what keeps them ahead, and he's been doing it all quarter, respecting the hot streak.
Jones checked in for Toronto. The Kings trail by 4. And there's the feed to Carroll. Kicks it to Ross. He tries for 3. The shot by Carroll, no good. And it's the Raptors' ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Prez, no good.
We know what he's capable of inside. That's a good shot for him. He's kicking himself that he couldn't get it to go.
Pirtle with the steal. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. Here's Weber. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. These are the teams that have been really dominant in the paint so far this season. The Raptors in second.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamour stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
This season, the percentage right around 72%, so not the kind of success he was hoping for.
Now, Ross, 11-point game his last outing. Six to shoot. Richardson for 3, and Jones pulls it down. Toronto leading by 5. Puts it up from 15. Hits the front of the rim and out. Ross on the wing. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Look at Prez rise up for the timely block. So good at reading the opposition and getting high those rejections. That's just terrific ball movement to get his teammate a wide open shot.
Toronto shooting it officially from the get-go. They're at 52% from the field. He kicks to Pirtle. To the middle. Jones. Up and in on the layup. And the Raptors lead by 5.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Richardson, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Prez picks one up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Kings have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to next. And Richardson drops them both. Beyond the arc. And there's 3 points. The long-range shot is on target from Kim.
Having a good, efficient start to this game offensively. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Carroll kicks to Richardson. Carroll with it. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. But they get it back. Here's Richardson, who's guarded by Kim. Ross kicks to Richardson. It's stolen by Prez. And now here comes Jones leading the break. No one near Prez as he lets it go. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Back to Carroll. To the paint. Shoots it. It's tipped. And here is Prez. 25 points in the game. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
1 Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. To the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Prez. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Deflects the pass. Weber dishes to Prez. A three-pointer off the mark. The Kings trail by 12. Now here's Ross. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's the screen to stop the run. And Damari Carroll is going to pick up a foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. Into the lineup for the Raptors.
Weber. That shot off. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, the Raptors enjoying a nice lead here.
I just think that from an intensity standpoint, their defense has really been the key. It's been the catalyst as they've been able to disrupt their opponent's offense.
They've been all over them. They are making things extremely difficult for their opponents so far.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. Kim, he's in at shooting guard. Also Lowry out there. And it's Jenkins in at the 3 spot. 6 on the shot clock. Richardson, that's a 2-pointer. It's despite the tough D. Richardson's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Kings. Now here's Prez. Richardson cover. Pass to Stokes. Evans on the double team. Here's Jenkins. Buries the long-range jumper. Jenkins got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Peterson. Lets it go from the wing, and the basket is good. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Prez in their last game against the Warriors was a man on a mission. He finished with 57 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. The stat line was filled, and the whole league is talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Okay, Dave, thanks for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
He will remember that one for the rest of his life.
And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Lowry against Richardson. Lowry passes to Kim from 11 feet away. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And how about the skill from Perez down on the block, working hard inside and getting the contact in the process.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for the Kings. Gary Harris comes in for Richardson. Motiejunas is checked in for Toronto. DeRozan comes in for Jenkins. It's Evans on the wing, covered by Motiejunas. Here's Cousins, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
And really, guys, his percentage from the line at 70 isn't quite up to snuff.
And so DeMarcus Cousins nails both of them. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Stolen by Evans. And oh, here we go, Evans. No one back. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Evans has got 7 points in the game. Raptors leading by 9. And DeRozan kicks to Prez. Back to DeRozan. Fires from deep. Drills the three-pointer.
So they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Timeout called by the Kings. Nice game, great performance by Prez.
He's been a terror from beyond the arc. If you're guarding him, you have to stay in his shirt or he'll bury you. Let's see if the defense can come up with ways to at least run him off his spots.
Out to Harris. He dishes it to Evans. Cousins with a screen on Motiejunas. Here's Evans. He's looking for Cousins and finds him. And that one, good. Cousins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Raptors have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter. And just over 80% from the line right now. A big improvement over what they shot in that first quarter.
Cousins with a screen on Motiejunas. Motiejunas against Evans. Inside, Cousins. That miss is his 4th this game. He's shooting 3 for 7 from the field. Raptors leading by 12. Here's Prez. He has 30. Evans with the steal. And the call will be against Prez. That's foul number 2 for him. Kings have gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Collison kicks to Cousins. They set the pick. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Prez. Prez has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Stokes. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for the Raptors.
I really like how they've been attacking offensively. If the 3-point shot's there, they take it with confidence. And when the lane does open, they are more than willing to attack at the rim.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Collison dishes to Cousins. Back to Collison. Sacramento moving it around. From deep, Evans. Sacramento again missing.
If you're trying to figure out why these guys can't catch up, this inconsistent shooting is a good place to start.
Hits the 3-point bomb.
And this team is ahead largely because of his accuracy from the floor tonight.
Screen by Cousins. They swipe it. Here's Kim. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And those aren't the type of 3-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Now Collison. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Orlando. Feeds it to Cousins to stop the drought. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Collison's got 5 assists tonight.
He could not have threaded that bounce pass better. Sensational play.
Kim, the pass to Stokes. Got that bucket in no time at all.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for Motiejunas. For Toronto, they have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. The Kings trail by 20. Evans passes to Peterson. 6 for 6. He's wrecked the miss from the field. Toronto's going to sublime 4 of 4 from 3-point range since we've gotten in here in the second quarter. And it's good for 2. And the Raptors lead by 20.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
You're weak, Sacramento!
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. The Raptors making a switch here. Bielitsa's checked in. Well, with this break in the action, let's see which players have had the hot hand lately. Here are the top scorers in the past month. Prez, number 1.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
Collison kicks to Cousins. Sacramento again missing.
Worked it inside. Normally an easy basket for him, but just a little out of rhythm on the release.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
A moment here to check out some numbers for Prez. Since the All-Star break, he's been unstoppable. First in scoring, first in assists. And then there's his work at the free throw line where he holds the best percentage league-wide.
Sacramento making a switch here. Ross is checked in.
Set it up, bring the play in.
Evans with it. He picked up 21 points in their last win against the Magic in Orlando.
One thing he also did extremely well was rebounding. He really attacked the glass out there.
Nice job coming off that screen.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
Raptors leading by 18. Here's Kim. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Cousins. And now Sacramento on the break. And Evans gets it to go on the assist by Cousins. And that's now 9 points for Tyreke Evans. Toronto, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Lowry hits from the high post. And the Raptors lead by 18.
If Lowry gets his feet set under him on a catch and shoot like that, the odds are it'll go in.
Screen by Cousins. Over to the left wing. And there's the pass to Peterson. 5 on the clock. Evans with it. Now guarded by Prez. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. As we approach the playoffs, let's see how the East is shaping up. You take a look at the Raptors. They've continued to play strong basketball, if not utterly dominant, as the last part of the season grinds toward the playoffs. And it looks like, guys, they'll hold on to that #1 spot the whole way there. And, of course, the Cavaliers, right on their heels and with their sights set on gaining ground.
And for the Raptors, they've had just the kind of season you knew they were capable of. I mean, they've got all the talent in the world, but how about maximizing it to the fullest?
That's been the key. This coaching staff knows what their strengths are. They play to those strengths. That's how they've gotten the most out of their talent.
The Kings trailed by 21. Ross with a wide open look. And they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
When he gets a good look at the basket, Ross has no problem drilling a three.
Prez with the bucket.
Can you believe this? The defense has no answers. He's been unconscious this quarter.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Now here's Ross. He's covered closely. Back to Carroll. Lock at 6. Kings moving the ball around. Here's Andrade. And that one hits back iron.
He's usually money from mid-range, but the defender got up in his shirt, took him out of rhythm.
And Sacramento on the break. Ross is running. Toronto grabs the miss. Last time they met was in Toronto.
And they cruised to a big win in their last meeting, getting that opposing starting lineup out of the game early with foul trouble.
You can bet that was their game plan from the get-go. Don't be shocked if they're aggressive again today as well.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Jones checked in for DeRozan. And it's Weber in for Kyle Lowry. Carroll kicks to Harris. Dishes it to Ross. Papagianni. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
Pass to Jones. It's tipped and stolen by Richardson. And he lays it up and in. Richardson's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Prez with the bucket.
I love the mindset he's playing with. No matter who's checking him, he's winning that battle. A big reason why they're winning this game.
Harris kicks to Richardson. On the wing, Harris. To the middle. Richardson, good. Richardson's got 8 points.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Harris dishes to Carroll. He feeds it to Ross. Kicks to Carroll. Passes it to Harris. Fires from 14. Rebound by the Raptors. Prez has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Can't get it to fall.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
This kicks to Carroll. And the call will be against Prez. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And that's his 3rd foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
Pirtle, he's checked in for the Raptors. Jenkins comes in for Bielitsa. Ross for 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. They'll be off to Oklahoma City for a meeting with the Thunder after this one. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. Prez with the bucket.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Carroll kicks to Harris from about 16. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. He's got 9.
That's the shot he loves to take when he's given room. The defense has to know better.
Kim, the pass to Weber. Prez dishes to Weber. Here's Kim. It's deflected. Harris, right side. Richardson, good.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And here is Prez. 43 points in the game. Kicks it out to Jones. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
You could tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
That was a risky pass. Poor decision, really. Fortunately, they didn't lose the possession.
And stolen by Harris. And up the court come the Kings on the break. Richardson's running.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Now here's Prez. There's the dish to Jenkins. Sinks the triple. Jenkins got 6 points in the quarter. Harris. That shot is off. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Raptors lead by 16. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, doing great work both on the glass and scoring. What's led to that?
You know, man, I'm just trying to do my job for my teammates, basically. They're all boxing out, and, you know, basically I don't want to be that one guy who didn't do his job and gave up an extra possession, you feel me?
You don't want Coach coming after you in the second half like that, right?
That dude is brutal, man.
No doubt. Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Bring it in, guys. Hey, great work in the first half. I love the energy, fellas. I really do. But now we got to keep it up and stay focused. Now stay focused, guys. Let's win this game, go home.
A nighttime glimpse of the Tower Bridge, one of the landmarks here in Sacramento. Welcome back, everyone, to the capital of California. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. We're seeing a tremendous game from Prez.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
Yeah, the change has to be double teaming him. Single coverage will not get it done.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Sacramento, we've got Tyreek Evans. Harris is out there with Collison. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins, and it's Peterson in at the 4 slot. Prez kicks to DeRozan. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Here's Kim. Now the feed to DeRozan. And yes, it's good. DeRozan's got 8 points.
DeRozan has such good body control that it's very difficult to disrupt his shot with contact.
Evans dishes to Collison. Evans outside. Down low. Rejected by Kim. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Outside DeRozan. Another miss by DeRozan.
Surprising. He usually puts the dagger in your heart. That wide open from three.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. No good on the triple.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Three-pointer, Lowry, 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Well, Lowry will never hesitate to take a three. It's a big part of his arsenal.
Come on, Reed.
Here's Evans. 11 points in the game. Pass to Peterson. Screen by Cousins. And here's Evans outside. Prez with the rebound. Prez has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Out to DeRozan. Feeds it to Prez. He dishes it to Valanciunas. DeRozan. That's good. DeRozan's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
That explains the gap on the scoreboard. Attacking offense against a defense that's far too relaxed.
They set the pick. Harris kicks to Cousins. 6 on the shot clock. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a whole different ball game down low when this fella's lurking around.
DeRozan's shot is off.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's falling here since.
Now the pass to Peterson. Back to Collison. Expanding his range. Drills it from outside. Collison's got 6.
Finally. Now 1 for 5 here in the third. We'll see if that boosts their confidence.
Prez, no good. The Kings trail by 18. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Passes to Peterson. It's tipped. Now Maniunas. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Valanciunas passes to Kim. DeRozan in the corner. From past the arc. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
It has not been an easy quarter for him offensively, but I like that he's staying aggressive.
Evans with it. 11 points in the game. And for 3, Collison. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Evans has got 6 assists in the game. Tries to save it. Collison with it. Now guarded by Prez. And he comes up with the deuce. 11 points for Collison.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
And that drops in from beyond the arc. 3-pointer from Kim. And the Raptors lead by 16. Timeout called by the Kings. Richardson, he's checked in for Gary Harris. Stokes is checked in for Toronto. Bielitsa comes in for DeMar DeRozan.
Set up, bring your play in.
Richardson dishes to Evans. Stokes with the rebound. Raptors leading by 16. Prez kicks to Bielitsa. Here's Kim, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. And a look here at the shot chart.
And the story of the game for him has really been painful. I mean, he's tried to get things going, but for whatever reason, between the defense and just his rhythm tonight. The touch just hasn't been there.
The Raptors have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. And he can't get the first one. He's off on the second. The Kings trail by 16. And here's Evans outside. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Lowry for three. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Well, folks, tonight a great rebounding game we're watching in progress. And now, with that in mind, let's take a look at the all-time record for rebounds in a single game. How about Wilt Chamberlain with 55 rebounds back on November 24th, 1960.
And guys, that's one of those records that always seemed to me impossible to break. I mean, in the modern era, nobody's even sniffed that 55 rebound mark. I mean, heck, a lot of teams don't get 55 rebounds in a game, and Wilt's owned it since 1960.
Kim, the pass to Eunice. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Prez with the ball. Guarded now by DeMarcus Cousins. Stolen by Evans. Lays it in off the breakaway. Evans has got 4 points this quarter.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Now here's Prez. Richardson covering. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Well, this set of players deserves credit for some of the most creative playmaking we've seen in the second half of the season. The top passers among small forwards since the All-Star break. Prez, number one. And, of course, Tyreke Evans.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing, just outstanding, truly gifted distributors.
Teams benefit so much from having these guys at the small forward position that can pass. It's like having 2 point guards on the floor.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Today's game really has been a showcase for his passing ability.
Prez kicks to Bielitsa. Knocked away and stolen by Richardson. This is to Evans. Hits the target from 18 feet. Evans has got 15 points.
Outstanding job looking for his teammate and connecting with him with a flawless pass.
Prez kicks to Stokes. Inside. Richardson with it. Now guarded by Prez. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
The free throw drops for Stokes. The Kings making a switch here. Ross is checked in. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The Kings trail by 15, and the call will be against Prez. That will be foul number 5 on him. Richardson kicks to Evans. Cousins against Eunice. Cousins, no good. Toronto leading by 15. Eunice dishes to Prez. And again, no good by Toronto.
How anyone could give him that much room from his spot is crazy, but the defender got away with it.
That one goes careening off the glass. And here's Evans. He's got 15. Ross for 3. Rebound by Bielitsa.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Eunice passes to Kim. Back to Eunice. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And they are trying to put the hammer down, attacking the rim whenever they can.
Well, that's how you bury an opponent when they're struggling. Don't ease up. Just keep going hard.
Damari Carroll's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. And then for Toronto. Hurdle comes in for Jarnell Stokes. And it's Jenkins in for Bielitsa. Richardson for three, and the three ball is good. Richardson's got 15.
I love how efficient he is shooting the basketball. Unfortunately, that's not translating into a lead for this team.
And with the break in the action, let's look at the stats for Tyreke Evans. Averaging 13 points per game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's really been pulling his weight. He's had a hand in some big plays here recently.
And the Raptors making a change here. Jones is checked in. Yep, that one goes.
He knows his teammate loves to shoot from that spot on the floor and get him the ball exactly there.
Prez with the bucket.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Now here's Richardson, covered by Kim. Carroll, no one around him. And another three for Sacramento.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Outside Lowry. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Evans against Lowry. Evans outside. In the corner, it's Richardson. Lets it go with a three. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. 18 points for him.
And when they desperately needed to get things turned around, they were able to rally and get back into it.
This was all sparked by their defense. They got some stops, and they did it in a hurry. Still trying to shoot his way out of this funk. But if it doesn't come within the flow of the offense, the whole team suffers. In the first half, he got wild and loose from beyond the arc. Now he's hit 3 more since. Remarkable.
Here's the screen. He kicks to Richardson. Beyond the arc. Another three for Sacramento.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Raptors leading by 10. Prez kicks to low. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. At the elbow, Jones. It's stolen by Carroll. And now Sacramento on the break. Richardson for three. Down it drops to the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
I'll tell you, he is scorching the nets this quarter. Maybe that'll help wake up some of his teammates.
Lowry kicks to Jones. To the middle. And finish off by Prez.
Just throw it up to Prez and he'll take care of the rest. Just an extraordinary athlete.
King shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Now here's Evans. He's got 15. 2 points. That one goes. And it's 9 points for Terrence Ross.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Outside Lowry. And the three off target. The Kings trail by 7. Pass to Evans. Kicks it to Ross. Takes a three. And another three for Sacramento.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Carroll dishes to Evans. Ross for three. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Evans has got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
He is starting to build up a little confidence. Hit just 1 3 in the entire first half, but he has hit 2 more since then.
Jones, no one around him. Nice shot from the wing. Jones has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
That's a great example of the importance of chemistry. He knew where his teammate wanted the ball, and he put it right there.
Evans against Lowry. Here's Evans. He feeds it to Richardson for the tie. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the 4th quarter. Here's Collison. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. Him in at point guard. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Pirtle. And it's DeRozan. And it's Bjelica in at the 3. Prez with the ball. Picked up by Collison. To the wing right side. From outside the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ialitza's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Raptors. Now the dish to Carroll. Back to Collison. And there's the feed to Carroll. Pulls up from the corner. Kept alive by Sacramento. And that one, good.
And you can just see by the way he fought with putback that he's still got a lot of gas in the tank.
Flat out effort play right there. The kind that can be the difference between a win and a loss.
On the wing, DeRozan. Pass to Kim. Pirtle pitch to Valanciunas. Shot clock at 6. Ialitza passes to Valanciunas. Here's Kim. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Just really fantastic manipulation of the D by Prez. So skilled at drawing these type of fouls.
Harris is checked in for the Kings. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Kings trail by 6. Richardson, that's a 2-pointer. Prez with the rebound. Prez has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Pirtle kicks to Prez.
Clearly, it's a foul.
That free throw good from Prez. Montejunas is checked in for Toronto. Both free throws good from Prez. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
To the inside. Papagini.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
I really thought we would see more defense, but the opposite has been the case.
Prez, no good. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And that one is good. Peterson's got 4 this quarter.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Protecting the rim has to be their #1 priority here in crunch time. They need to recognize that immediately.
DeRozan, a good look. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. And the Raptors lead by 6.
That kind of shot is something that DeRozan has worked hard on to make consistent.
Shot from 12. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Those types of shots are low quality. You're not going to win too many friends on that one.
They set the pick. Harris dishes to Collison. From outside, off the mark.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Beautiful pick. Ugly shot.
Ialitza passes to Kim. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Out DeRozan. 4 on the clock. Another miss by DeRozan.
I don't know what's happened to him in this second half, but he's been terrible from deep.
Back to Collison. He dishes it to Richardson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it,